Welcome to Relax Crochet. I'm Stephanie B, here to help guide you through the world of crochet at a slow and relaxing pace. If you've been following along in our tutorial, then you have gotten yourself a hook and some yarn. And you are likely now wondering, how do I even hold this stuff to be able to even think about making something? Well, I will show you my method, which I have developed from watching other crocheters, primarily on YouTube, and simply by trying to simplify things, simply by simply. I enjoy things to be, I like things to be easy. If it's too complicated, then I won't be able to do it multiple times in a row. So we'll first make our slip knot over and over. There's a video on that if you'd like to take a few minutes to watch it. It's not that long. So to begin with, holding the hook and the yarn, let's just start by saying that the hook should be in your dominant hand and the yarn is in your other hand. Hook in the dominant hand, yarn in the non-dominant hand. Next, how do you hold the hook? Well, to start with, hold it kind of like a dinner knife in the dominant hand, and you will likely be using your finger to start. Use your index finger to keep the knot where you want it to be, and you'll find that you pull on it, and in time you'll be able to simply keep the index finger down, which will help prevent arthritis, as using your finger like this, not only does it take more time because you're adding an extra element, you're slowing down the process in order to hold it in place for a second. But also look at all the pressure that my finger is going through. There's the pad of my finger pushing against this, and it kinks my knuckle, and you can't see it, but it's putting pressure on my pinky fingers at the base of my wrist, since all these bones are connected around here. And it's much better when you're comfortable, as you find you do crocheting more and more often, to put your finger down. It's a fine crutch at the beginning, but honestly it is completely unnecessary, and it's just slowing you down. Not only slowing you down, but hurting you in the long run. So hold the crochet hook like a knife, Um, when you're doing more difficult stitches, it might be easier to switch to a pencil grip. Holding it like a pencil would make some stitches easier. I find I occasionally move to this pencil grip when I'm doing a row that is already tied off to another row, and so I don't have much room for my hand. But for the most part, I use this grip. When you don't have enough room for your hand, that extra little bit can get in the way. It kind of gets in the way for this recording because the microphone's right there. So I might be using this stitch more often as it keeps the very end of the hook far away from the microphone and away from the project if that was something you were working on and just kept hooking into your own project. And switch to a pencil grip. Okay, so we begin with a knife grip. But what about this yarn? What about all of this yarn? How do I keep it together out of the way and yet at a nice tension so that you can grab the yarn to begin with and pull on it? If this was all loose, how do you pull on it when it's loose? It's very difficult. That's how. So I take the yarn, place it between my fingers, and thinking kind of like typing on a keyboard. On a standard English keyboard, S is your ring finger. Now, I'm going to type S often. Eventually, you don't have to type anymore because that is tiring. But just to begin with, it helps make tension happen exactly how you want it to. And because it's between your middle finger and ring finger and underneath the pinky as well, you will always have a grip on it. And twist my hand over so that it is over the middle finger and index, like so. This allows me to lift the index finger, type S, and pull through. Loose. I type S to get it on the hook, and I'm loosening the S. I'm letting go. There's no more keyboard stroke as I pull the loop through. S. Loosen, no more S. Pull. I to also hold it this way because when you're doing your row, when you go through, oh look, my index pushed this out of the way, but I can still get the yarn. And I just push my index right back through. And that allows me to continue the row. A simple way to grip the yarn, easy to remember, and truly does the trick. If I could find a way to do without ever lifting a finger, that would be great, because lifting the middle finger over and over again is tiring, and that has to be one of the main reasons I stop crocheting at night. Is not because I fall asleep. More often it's because my middle finger is tired. Right, that's a small problem, isn't it? And truly, you do get used to it. I'll show you more about how to make a chain much slower in another video. But for a moment, practice making your slip knot over, and then wrapping the yarn around your hand, holding that crochet hook comfortably. When you feel really comfortable with that, go ahead and watch the video on chain of 100. I'll show you how to make a chain, not just how to make a chain, but we will chain 100. And just for an example, that was 3. I'm going to make like 95 more. And I will go over all of the common problems that I could think of, such as what you just saw with the hook slipping. Why did that happen? How do you prevent it from happening? And many other problems that will come up as you try to make your first chain. And this is the foundation of every single bit of crochet. Every single style there is, you must first make a chain. So what better way than to practice it by doing it at least 100 times. Hope you join me for that, and good luck with your projects. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care now.